Hello everyone, and welcome back to RM History. Today I am playing U-Boat again, and hopefully we'll have a much more successful mission than last episode. If you haven't seen last episode, I pretty much got completely destroyed as soon as I got out of port by this massive convoy. I would recommend watching the video. The convoy was the largest I've ever seen. I don't even know you could get convoys that big. But yeah, in this video, we're starting a new game. The date's 1st of September 1939, and we're heading up to the North Sea, and we're going to do a little bit of patrolling up there, and see if we can find any convoys to try and sink. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm out of port and on my way to the patrol sector. Okay, so we've just got out of the port. You can see it back there. And pretty much what we're going to do is going to head up through here, through this little strait here, and then we'll be free into the North Sea to try and find some convoys. Okay, so we've just got a radio message from FDU saying that we can't actually attack England and France. As the war has just started, it's not confirmed that England and France are going to be at war with Germany yet, I suppose. And so we can only actually attack Polish merchants. Okay, so we've just reached the patrol sector. We're going to send a message back to headquarters saying that we've reached a patrol sector. And then we'll do a quick dive down to periscope depth to see if we can find any hydrophone contacts and try and attack any hydrophone contacts that we do get. So let's send this message off, and then let's get our radio man into the listening room, and let's also dive to periscope depth. Let's do a little bit of time compression. There we go. So we're now down at periscope depth, and our radio man is on the hydrophone. So far, it doesn't seem like there's any contacts, but I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I've surfaced the boat again because we haven't got any contacts. But all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get deeper into this patrol sector, and hopefully we'll be able to find any. If not, we'll just complete the 1017 nautical miles in the patrol sector, and we'll go someplace else. Okay, so for some reason, we keep getting radio transmissions that are being interrupted. I've got 3 so far. It says it could be for bad weather or other reasons. But yeah, it's quite strange. I don't know why I keep getting interrupted messages. Okay, so we've just received a message from headquarters saying that we are now at war with the United Kingdom. So we can now attack British merchant vessels, and I assume that also means French merchant vessels. Okay, so we've got another message saying that we are now at war with France, but we're only allowed to take defensive action against their warships and freighters, which is unfortunate, but considering off the English coast, we'll probably only be seeing English freighters. Okay, so we've got a message from another U-boat about a convoy sighted near our location. So we're going to start heading for that convoy, and we'll just come back to the patrol sector later on to complete the mission. Okay, so unfortunately, I think the convoy was too far and we've just lost contact with them. So we're just going to have to try and find another convoy now. Okay, so we have now completed the mission, but I don't really want to go back to port without at least trying to sink some merchant vessels. So I'm going to stay out for a bit longer. We've still got plenty of fuel left. So yeah, I'm going to stay out for a bit longer and try and find some convoys to sink. Okay, so I've been going up and down the English coast for a few days now, and I've just not really got any contact with any convoys, unfortunately. So I'm going to quickly dive to periscope depth to see if we have any luck with the hydrophone. and then we'll just have to see. Okay, so I've just surfaced the boat again because we've not had any luck with the hydrophone. So it looks like this patrol may be a bit of a disappointment, but not to worry, because I'll just go on another patrol with another mission and hope that I have better luck next time. Okay, so we've had a bit of a turn of luck. I'm not sure if you can see on the horizon over there, but there is some funnel smoke. So we might be able to actually sink some ships after all. Okay, so we're going down to periscope depth now, so I'm not entirely sure what ship it is, but it seems to be alone, which is perfect conditions. We may not even need to go down to periscope depth, to be quite honest. But yeah, we'll just have to see. Okay, so we've got the ship in our periscope sight, so I'm going to set a person to start targeting the ship and see if we can sink it. It's going to be Klaus Graf that will be doing it. It might take some time, so I'm just going to slow down. Okay, so it is British, and it's similar to the Empire Bell. We are actually at quite a good angle for attack as well, which is quite good. Okay, so it's not a massive ship. It is only 5,000 tons, but that's still good. I'm gonna start turning the ship a bit so we can get a good angle. Okay, yeah, we can see the ship there. It is just alone. I'm just gonna use probably one torpedo, maybe two. It's better just to be safe. Although it is only a freighter actually, so you know, let's just let's surface the ship and send some men aboard to try and talk to the captain. Okay, yeah. Let's turn the ship over to there. Go a bit faster. Okay, yeah, the ship is going to know we're here. Yeah, they're going to sound their alarm, so we're just gonna get closer up and send some men on to talk to their captain. Hopefully they don't fire at us. If they do, we'll just torpedo them, it'll be fine. Okay, now we're moving too fast. Let's slow down. There we go. Slow right down. Okay, there we go. Let's interact with the ship. Communicate that we intend to sink them. After your crew sends the light signals that you're going to sink the ship, this ship, a commotion is quickly seen on the deck. The crew is leaving the ship. Good. So we will now probably just torpedo them. Yeah, let's just torpedo them. It'll be much easier. I'm gonna reverse up a bit. You know what? Let's actually just use the AA gun and shoot them. Let's just shoot them and hope they sink. Let's use the flat gun actually. I'll get the skipper on it and we can start shooting them. Okay, so Graf is now at the gun and we're going to start shooting at the ship. Let's just aim at them and just start firing at them. Hopefully they won't take too many bullets to actually sink. This is armor piercing rounds, so it should be doing quite a lot of damage to them. Let's shoot them just where the engine is there. Oh, that was a miss, unfortunately. Right, hopefully it won't be too many more shots. Alright. Oh, we should be almost there. No, that was a miss. These are meant to be armor piercing rounds. They should be dealing a lot of damage. For some reason, this ship has taken a lot of shots before it's actually even got fire or anything on board. Okay, there we go. Now there's a fire on board. Here I can see it breaking out just over there. They should be sinking pretty soon. We have used a lot of rounds on these guys, unfortunately, but oh well. It's better than using a full torpedo. Alright, I think they are starting to get quite low in the water now, yeah. They're starting to sink now, I believe. Let's just do one more shot. And let's get off the gun now. Let's put Graph back to the bridge. Are they sinking? They should be. Yeah, they're sinking. 100%. Their stern's fully under the water. Let's just wait until they've sunk. Yeah, very slowly, but yeah, there you go. And now let's, okay, Empire Fulmar it was. Okay, let's send a report back to headquarters saying that we've sunk them. I don't know what we could do with the wreckage. Lumber and stuff. Let's look at these survivors. Let's save some survivors. Yeah, just take a few survivors on board. I mean, they will be prisoners, but oh well. Unfortunately, we're gonna leave that one guy alone or by himself. But now we have some. Now we have some prisoners on board. We can go back to port with some prisoners. I am getting quite low on fuel, so I'm going to start heading towards port. Probably won't be going too into port though, so let's go forward. Just start heading towards port. So there is actually another U-boat not too far away from us, so that's pretty cool. They're just sailing along, probably doing a pretty similar mission to what we're doing. So we have been notified of a potential freighter. I'm going to go and investigate, but I won't go too far because I don't have too much fuel left. Okay, yeah, so I couldn't really find freighter, so I'm just going to do a quick little, not really quick, but a very long U-turn to cover the entire channel, see if we can find any other freighters. Oh, we've actually spotted a ship. Alright, where is this ship? Just over there, apparently. Oh, it's a wreckage. Oh, that's strange. Let's send a report back to headquarters. It's just a wreckage over there. That's a bit weird. That must be from another U-boat. I mean, I don't know how they spotted it, because it's literally underwater. But, well, there's a few, there's a little bit of lumber just floating around. But, yeah, let's carry on with this U-turn back to port. Okay, so I've been trying to track down this convoy here, but or target it says it's just one, but it's been quite hard, especially considering it's saying that our interception course is in the middle of Norfolk, so that doesn't really make much sense. But yeah, I am starting to get quite low on fuel now, so I will just head back to port at this point. Okay, so we are now finally back in Germany, just heading back into port. Yeah, you can see it just over there. Okay, so we're back in port, just pulling up to where we'll dock. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so here we can get a few medals for our crew. Graf's got the Iron Cross second class, and is working towards Iron Cross first class. He's the only person who actually got a medal that time though. And our campaign objective has progressed, because we just need to sink 25,000 tons, and we've sunk almost 5,000 tons now. And we've also completed a mission apparently. Oh yeah, it's just our first patrol. Yeah, so Empire Foam has sunk, got some renown. Let's see, just a mission overview. Let's see what our next mission can be now then. Let's go to... it says we need to take a mission, but it's not actually letting me. Let me just figure it out real quick. Okay, yeah, so the Chief of Operations is in the flotilla at the moment for some reason. Let's see what missions we can choose. Yeah. Okay, so we can get some mind laying missions. Or at the moment we can't actually. We're just going to have to do some more tonnage war missions. I'll probably go... Let's go for this one. It's near the English Channel. Let's also go to the quartermaster and get some more supplies. I'm going to need a lot more fuel. Let's completely refuel. And we're also going to need a lot more ammunition. Yeah, let's get a bunch more ammunition. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, alright, so let's start preparing to leave port. Okay, we're just going to have to rest in quarters for a while our supplies get on board. Okay, so all our supplies are now on board, and so we can go and undock and start leaving port. Okay, so for some reason all of our officers are really tired, even though we've just spent a day in port for them to rest and stuff. But oh well. So for this mission, we'll just be coming out of Wilhelmshaven and heading over to this patrol sector just over here, and see if we can sink any freighters. We should be able to, considering it's literally the Dover Strait, or pretty close to the Dover Strait at least. I've just realised actually, we forgot to take the survivors aboard, but oh well, they can just live with us for another patrol. We are in quite a shallow area, but we're also quite far away from the land now. Okay, so we have now reached the patrol area. We've got to do 1,070 nautical miles inside the area, and we should also try and sink 4,000 tons. So let's just set a random course just around here, probably alter it from time to time, and just see if we can find any freighters. Okay, so we have spotted another ship, luckily, just came across it. So we're going to do a quick U-turn and try and intercept it. Hopefully it will not be in a convoy. It doesn't seem to be. Let's get somebody to identify it. This guy. And let's see, how close are we to it? It's just over there. It's another really small ship, unfortunately. Let's get up closer. The Empire March it's called. Okay, yeah, they're gonna spot us. Let's get up close. Turn this way. Okay, now let's slow right down. We may be able to sink another ship, which will be good. Okay, let's interact with them. And we intend to sink them. Okay, and they're now leaving the ship. What we will do... we won't send a team. Let's just get it over and done with quickly. And let's just launch a torpedo to go and sink it. Let's go to Empire March. It's almost been... yeah, there we go. It's done now. Is it? Yeah. Oh, we're really close. Let's just back off a bit. Let's select that and select that. Let's just do one torpedo for now. And let's let it flood. Be able to show off our torpedoes and fire. It should be really close. We're probably going to want to back off a bit actually. Hopefully that doesn't do any damage to us. Apparently it's 10 seconds to impact. Oh, it was a blooming dud. What? It was a dud. Oh man, okay. Let's just do another torpedo then, I suppose. I mean, it's better that it was a dud now rather than when we were like being surrounded by a bunch of like destroyers or something. So that's actually quite fortunate really. Let's do another torpedo. How's it 40 seconds? Okay, 20 seconds. Is it going to hit? There is it, there it is. Okay, there we go. I don't know if that's going to sink it. Okay, yeah, that's dealt a lot of damage to it. Let's start slowing down. Okay, yeah, that's sunk it. And our mission has actually been completed now as well, which is good. Let's send through those radio messages. There it goes down. Unfortunately, we can't take any survivors on board because I forgot to unload the previous survivors. But now that our mission is done, we could either continue just searching around or go back to port. I think I'm just gonna continue searching around. Might as well. Let's head in that direction and pick up some speed. Hopefully we don't go into the ship. No, we won't. Let's close that down. Okay, it's sunk now. I mean, it's pretty clear that it was already sinking. I don't really know why they said only now that it's actually sunk. But let's pick up speed and just head back down here. Okay, so we do have a contact heading straight towards us. It says it's just one unit. Hopefully it is and it's not actually a convoy. But let's see if we can get any closer. Okay, so I'm right behind it. It's a massive convoy again. I don't want to repeat of last time, so I'm just going to back off. And we're also starting to actually head into the Thames estuary at this point, so we should just back off really and not just let them escape, especially considering how badly I did last time. So yeah, we're not going to deal with those. Okay, we've got another target. I'm going to try and head for them. Hopefully I'll be able to intercept them. Yeah, there's a report of a merchant ship. So yeah, let's try and intercept them and hopefully we'll just sink them. Okay, so we've spotted some smoke on the horizon. We're really close to the coast again, and yeah, there's quite a few again. I'm not entirely sure if it's a smart idea really to go and attack them because they'll get a lot of help considering how close to the coast we are. Is that a ship over there? I think that might be a ship over there. I mean, we could attack them. Just sneak up. I'm going to go down to periscope depth and try and get a bit closer. Okay, so it looks as if it's just two merchants. I'm going to surface the ship and start heading in that direction over there and try and intercept them and Yes, it's a convoy. There's just 2 ships here, so hopefully we'll just be able to... Okay, so apparently there's some more ships back there. I can't see any ships, which is quite strange. Yeah, I'm just going to start targeting this ship here, and hopefully we'll be able to sink them. Yeah. Okay, so we've now calculated the course, and we've got some torpedoes ready, so we're just going to send 2 over to... we're going to fire 2 torpedoes. Hopefully that will do enough damage. Fire. We're just going to stay here. Let's stop the engine, and we're then going to just start targeting these guys. Let's see if these torpedoes will hit. They might. Oh, they blooming missed. Alright, never mind. Let's send these 2 torpedoes. No, we don't want to fire them at them. Okay. Let's get this right on target. And... I mean, let's see. The impact angle seems to be quite high for the currently used torpedoes with contact detonator. It's possible that they won't explode or hit. I don't know how to fix that. I mean, let's just fire and see if they'll hit. Hopefully they will. Okay, I think this ship is just maneuvering out the way, really. Yeah, so we probably should have just submerged. Let's just start reversing. Where is it? There it is. Let's just start reversing and go down to periscope depth. Let's surface. Let's go full speed, and let's just try and get in front of them. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and get close enough to send some of my men on board and tell them to abandon ship, and hopefully they just will. Let's see, can we find the ship? They're apparently up here. Okay, I think I might have actually lost them. That's quite annoying. They're over here? They're saying that they're over here now. Oh, I think it's just too foggy to tell. That's quite annoying. We'll just patrol the area for a bit. Okay, actually they're over there. I can see them off the front. There's a ship coming right for us. Let's see that we've spotted some funnel smoke. Head straight for that ship over there. Okay, it's a Norwegian ship. I don't think we're at war with Norwegian. No, we're not. So we can't attack that ship. Let's just continue heading down this way. Straight for those ships over there. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what this ship is doing. I'm just trying to sink it. It seems to just be ramming the coast. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to do. Yeah, I'm just going to send a few torpedoes over to them in a minute and try and put them out their misery. I think they seem to be trying to escape me, I suppose, but they've just fumbled miserably. Let's reverse up a bit, try and align our bow with them, and we'll just send a few torpedoes over to them in a minute. Yeah, right, let's now just go really dead slow ahead. Yeah. We don't have any torpedoes. What? Okay. Let's just yeah, let's send our stern torpedoes over to them. Right, let's go that way. Flood stern torpedo tube, and see, fire. Hopefully that will hit. Okay, you can see it right there. Should hit. Right, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, geez, yeah, that was definitely carrying munitions. That was a massive explosion right there. Jesus. That is a goner. Yeah, they just took out all of its health. Wow, that was a massive explosion. Right, let's see if we've got any more torpedoes. I don't think we do, which is unfortunate. Oh well, we'll just have to return to port and get some more torpedoes. And yeah, but yeah, that ship, that had a massive explosion. Okay, well, so we got 15,000 tons this mission. That was quite good. The Ennerdale was severely damaged. I'm pretty sure it sunk. Okay, yeah, there's another explosion. Yeah, they're escaping. I'm surprised anyone survived that. There's only 3 people on there. Yeah, geez, that wouldn't have been a very nice ship to be on during that explosion. Okay, yeah, there goes the ship. 4,000 points for that. That's perfect. That other ship's too far for us to even try and catch up with, really. We probably could, but there's no point. We don't have any torpedoes, unfortunately. I swear we had more torpedoes than that, but oh well. Let's disable the alarm. We'll just full speed ahead, and we'll get out of here. Okay, so we do have some contacts around. I'm not sure if they're enemy or not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna submerge, and hopefully we'll just sneak right past them. They probably aren't warships, but better to be safe than sorry. We can still see the smoke from that exploded ship from over here. I'm surprised it hasn't fully sunk yet. But yeah, there was some real damage to that ship. Okay, it looks like the ship's gone fully down now. The smoke has disappeared. I also don't see any ships around, so I think it's safe to surface and just use our diesel engines to get back to port. Okay, so from headquarters I've just received a new mission to go and help our ally fight a convoy over here. But we've literally got no torpedoes, so I don't really know how they expect us to do that. So we're just going to have to ignore it and go back to port anyway. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to port now. Shouldn't be too long until we're there. Okay, so we're almost back. Yeah, now we're back. Let's complete the mission and see what medals we get. Okay, so some of our crew members are getting the U-boat war badge. Pretty good. Let's see what our graph gets. Okay, so he has now got the Iron Cross First Class, and he's working towards the German Cross in Gold. He's already halfway there. It's pretty cool. He's also got the U-boat war badge, and we've now sunk how many? 21 or almost 22,000 tons. So we've almost completed the tonnage war. Yeah, we sunk the Empire March and the Ennerdale. So yeah, overall that was a very successful mission. And that is probably where I'm going to end it today. Thanks for watching. I will be making more content on U-Boat. I do enjoy this game. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And bye.